Subhanallah walhamdulillah, Subhanallah walhamdulillah, Subhanallah walhamdulillah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Fata'ala Allahu al-Malikul Haqq. Fata'ala Allahu al-Malikul Haqq. Fata'ala Allahu al-Malikul Haqq. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters in Islam. My name is Muhammad Awal Amin, a Nigerian from Nigeria, indigenous of the state, a Tiroko Commissioner state, a village called go inside a Tiroko Commissioner, that's one front, that's one town, and that's my village. I'm in Ibrahim Tribe. This is my number 69 video. So I come to this Lagos now to find something living, so I'm living inside Lagos in our area. Lagos City in our area, Masaracha, outside Lagos, so every time when you come to that mall, that's where 5 minutes I'm living. My business is selling swamp for my people to sell. So today's topic is about Tajweed. Listen, it's about the word Sunnah. Philosophy behind the word Sunnah has no end. Then again, about those criminal Arab that went forth and bring topic of Tajweed. They went forth and bring topic of Tajweed. In order to take the attention of the Muslim from knowing the Holy Quran well. They bring topic of Tajweedi, meaning adjusting voice, in order to take the attention of the Muslim from knowing the Holy Quran well. See that they want to adjust the voice which Allah created, what Allah created. Look at it, even Salat. Allah give us go inside one and say, wala ta surat ka dollar surat wala ta don't hide it. What the give in that extra but follow with it. Allah said say that no, he didn't say when. What they do, they went for that tell the Muslim, say that they should go allow the Sahaba go hide it, right inside their hide it. Go to that, it's criminal. Meaning, so you see, they want to adjust what Allah said. What Allah said. And that's the reason why the voice that Allah created, Allah said, they now, instead of Arabic Imam, they now went for and bring word Tajweedi, topic of Tajweedi, in order to take the attention of Muslims, see that adjusting voice, meaning the voice that Allah created, Allah said, one that created the voice doesn't know how to adjust it. They are the one to adjust it. They are the one to adjust voice. Then, this voice that you are seeing, that is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. Then sound, different kind of sound. The philosophy behind Sunnah has no end. Then when we come to the part of sound, Sunnatullahi, on sound, look at how it is. You see Sunnatullahi, when we go to the inside of one in Surah Al-Israel, chapter 71, verse 1 and 6. When we go to Surah Al-Israel, chapter 71, verse 77 said, Sunnatum Manikad Arsalna Kabar Kamil Sunnah, Walantara Sunnata Willa. This our Sunnah, when the messenger we send before you, he said, Walantara Sunnata Willa, you never see any alteration of Sunnah. Meaning, you never see any change of Sunnah. You never see any alteration of Sunnah. So then, Allah said that He is the owner of Sunnah. Then, this our Sunnah, the messenger will send for you, Prophet. Walan Sunnah will I never see any international Sunnah. Then Allah said in Surah Al-Azab, chapter 31, verse 2 said, Sunnatullahi Alladhina Khalau min qabl, Walan Sunnatullahi Tabdila. That is Sunnatullahi with the case of those who pass evil fall, and then you never see any change Allah's Sunnah. Then, if I may ask you a question, what are the things of Almighty Allah that never change? What are the things of Almighty Allah that never change? What are those? You see, all the command of Almighty Allah never change. That is one of the Sunnatullah that never change. All the natural things Allah created never change. That is one of the Sunnatullah that never change. Then, Sunnah means all the command of Almighty Allah that never change. All the natural things Allah created that never change. That is Sunnah. Then, Sunnah, Faradat and Sunnah is the same meaning. It is named that is different. And then this Farad and Sunnah, there's no one can use it except all material side alone. What Allah is giving to the Prophet is hikam. And then when you go inside what? You see, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا إِبْرَاهِيمَ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ. You see hikam Allah says, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا لُقْمَانَ الْحِكْمَةَ وَشَدَدْنَا مَلِكًا وَآتَيْنَاهُ الْحِكْمَةَ وَفَصَلَ الْخِطَابَ. See, hikmah, that's what Allah is giving to the Prophet. And then He gives to whom He please, whom He wants. And then that hikmah means whatever we manufacture. So that's it. So look at it here. Here, about Sunnah. Farad and Sunnah is the same meaning. It is named as the difference. And then this Farad and Sunnah, there's no one can use it except all material side alone. When you say Salat, Salat is Farad. Compulsory. Then, that's Salat. That is inside of what? That is one of the Sunnah that never change. It never change. Fasting is Farad. Compulsory. Then that fasting, that is one of Sunnah that never change. It never change. The people that come for it, they are performing to all of Allah. Salat fasting. We also will go, we are performing Salat fasting to all of Allah. Our aggregate that rather than back, you still be performing Salat fasting to all of Allah. You see? All is compulsory. So you see? All is never changed. Those one never change. That is one of the Sunnah that never change. So Farad and Sunnah is same meaning. It is named as the difference. And then this Farad and Sunnah, there's no one can use it except all materials alone. Look at it, you're seeing it. It's Farad. You say it's Farad and compulsory for you to see. Then that see it, that is one of the Sunnah that never change. It never change. Huh? Talking that you are talking to your mouth, you will say that it's compulsory for you to talk. Say that Farad. Talking is Farad is compulsory. Then that talking that you are talking, that is one of Sunnah that never change. It never change. So look at it. So Farad and Sunnah is same meaning. It is named as the difference. And then this Farad and Sunnah, there's no one can use it except all materials are equal. Doesn't it? Then about voice. You see, anyhow you tone your voice, that is one of the Sunnah that never change. When you said, you see that one that I said, anyhow I tone my voice, that is one of the Sunnah that never change. The people that come first, they are doing that. They are making a sound. Down to this other, I also make it now. Then down to our aggregate, they will still be making the sound. Or you say, hey! That is one, the sound. That is one of the Sunnah that never change. The people that come for us, they are doing hey to each other. You see? Down to this our generation, and then we are doing hey. Credit with our voice. Then down to our aggregate, Allah will credit them with their voice, and then they will be doing hey. That is one of Sunnah that never change. That's why again. When you say that you see, that is one of Sunnah that never change. The people that come for you, Allah said, credit them with their voice, and then they are doing that is one of Sunnah that never change. Down to this our generation, Allah said, credit with our own voice, we are doing that is one of Sunnah that never change. Down to our grandchildren that were rather on the back, they will still be doing that is one of Sunnah that never change. You see it? So I say, when you say that when you make a sound, say that is one of the Sunnah that anyhow you tone your voice. That is one of the Sunnah that never change. The people that come first, they are doing that never change. That is one of the Sunnah that never change. Down to this our generation, Allah said, carry with our voice, and then we are doing that is one of the Sunnah that never change. Down to our great grandchildren that rather they also be doing That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. You see it? Hey! That is one of the Sunnah that never change. People that come before you, they Allah Sakra with their voice, and then they are doing, hey! That is one of the Sunnah that never change. That is our aggression, Allah Sakra with our own voice, and then we are doing, hey! That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. Down to our great grandchildren that Torah in the back, Allah Sakra with their voice, and then they will be doing, hey! That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. You see it? When you say, hey, that is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. The people that come before Allah Sakara with their voice another, hey, that is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. Down to this our grace, down to this our generation, Allah Sakara with our voice, and then we are doing, hey, that is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. Down to our great grandchildren that Torah in the back, Allah Sakara with their voice, and then they will be doing, that is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. So you see, you can turn it anyhow you want. So you see, then again when we come to them, it didn't stop at there. The philosophy behind it has no end. When we come to the animal, horse is making sound. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. The people that come forth, Allah Sakara with their horse with the voice, and then he's making sound. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. Down this our time, Allah Sakara horse in this our time with their voice, they are making. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. Down our great grandchildren that Torah in the back, Allah will create a horse with that voice, and then they will be making sound. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. Then again, when we come to the cow, say more. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. The people that come for Allah Sakar, cows with their voice, and then they are making sound more. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. Down to this our generation, Allah Sakar cow in this our generation, and then with their voice they are making sound more. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. Down to our great grandchildren that rise up in our back, Allah will create cow with their voice, and then they will make it sound more. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. And then we will start and say, Wallan tajid Sunnatullahi, Wallan tajid Sunnatullahi ta'wila. You never see any international Sunnah. Wallan tajid Sunnatullahi tabdila. You never see any change Allah Sunnah. Then again, it is over there. We go to the animals. We come to the dog. Woo 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 woo. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that I'm saying. The Buddha covers Allah Sakra dog in that direction, and then with voice is making sound woo woo woo. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that I'm saying. Down to this our time, Allah Sakra dog in this our time, and then they are making sound woo woo. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that down to our great grandchildren that Allah Sakra dog there, and then they would sing with their voice, they would make it sound woo woo. That's one of the Sunnatullahi that I'm saying. Then again, when we come to the cats, meow. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that I'm saying. The people that come first, Allah created cats in their generation with that kind of voice, with their voice, and then they are making sound meow. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that I'm saying. Down to this our time, Allah created cat in this our generation, and then they are making sound with their voice, they are making sound meow. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that I'm saying. Down to our great grandchildren that will rise up in our back, Allah created cat, and then they will be making sound meow. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. Let us say again when we come to the ram. Ram. Make it sound. That is one of Sunnah. The people that come for us, Allah Zakar ram. And then they make a sound. That is one of Sunnah. Down to this time, Allah Zakar ram. In this time, and then they make a sound with their voice. That is one of Sunnah. Down to our great God children that Allah created ram. And then they will make a sound. With their voice, they will make a sound. That is one of the Sunnah that never change. So you see, anyway, we start to say, "Wallan Sunnah." We like never see any tradition of Sunnah. Wallan tajib Sunnah like tabdi like never see any change Allah Sunnah, never change. Then again, it is somebody. We come to the so you see. The philosophy behind it has no end. Then again, we come to the bed. When we go to the bed, you hear them making sound, different kind of sound. Any bed, any kind of bed, you find it with different kind of sound. The smaller one, the big one, you hear them make quack, quack, quack. Quap, 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 quap. You see? That is one of Sunnah. The bed is at the generation as I carried for us. Allah has carried bed, and then they are making sound, small ones. Then big one. Quat, quat, quat. That is one of Sunnah. Down to this all time, Allah has created bed in this generation, and then they are making sound with their voice. It's small one, small bed. Then big one they make it quack, 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 quack. You see? That is one of Sunnah down to our great God children that run on the back. Allah will create a bed with their voice. And then they will be making sound. If it is small bed, make a sound. See. And then they make if it is quack, 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 quack. Then they never change. That is one of Sunnah. So see, and then there's a vein that will be here making some. That is one of Sunnah. The generation that come for us, Allah Sakara that kind of bed, and then he's making with his voice, and then he's making sound. That never change. That is one of Sunnah that never change. Down to this whole time, Allah created bed. That bed, and then he's making sound with his voice, making sound. That never change. That is one of the Sunnah that never change. Down to our great grandchildren that will rise up in the back. Allah will create a bed, that kind of bed, and then he will be making sound. That never change. That is one of the Sunnah that never change. Tracy, when you continue going, that's how you continue seeing. Turning your voice anyhow you want, you turn it. That's why when I created it. Then this criminal Arab went forth and bring topic of TAJWEEDI. Bring topic of TAJWEEDI. Adjust the voice in order to take attention of the Muslim from knowing the Holy Quran well. What Allah created, that's what you want to adjust. Then all the sound that I make, then adjust them for me. Criminals behind Islam. This sound that I make, adjust them for me. Let me see. So, the philosophy behind war Sunnah has no end. Sound, any kind of sound. That's one of Sunnah that I never seen. So I say, Anyhow you tone your voice, you make a sound, any kind of sound you make with that voice, that is one of something that never changes. So that's it. So I think this one I'm going to stop. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.